right, this is a nice treat. For our next inductee, we're able to bring up one of the great coaches in NFL history, Mr. Marv Levy. If you could still come up here, please, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There is a man being honored tonight for so many admirable reasons, but you know what? I'm honored that I've been asked to be here to present him, because I and so many others have reasons to hold him in such high esteem. I am, of course, talking about Charles Peanut Tillman. In the program on your tables tonight, there are so many details spelling out this wonderful man's many achievements on the field and well beyond as well. As a player, sure. As a college student and graduate at the University of Louisiana. As a teammate, what he meant, and that is so important. As a wonderful father of 4 children with one daughter who has a heart transplant. As a citizen, and as a very dedicated patriot. He grew up the son of a career military man. He had lifelong devotion to people in the military, to visiting them, encouraging them, expressing support. And even now, as a member of the FBI. So be careful, Steve McMichael, he's here tonight. And so much more, so much more. In fact, just a few days ago, with a cohort of his named Jacob Beckley, I think I got it right, I'm not sure, but I think it's Beckley. They took a 24-hour row 65 miles across Lake Michigan in an effort to raise money for the Pediatric Cancer Research Fund for Children. And they did raise $100,000 in doing it. And you know, 100 years ago, a legendary coach, it wasn't me, I'm only 95, a legendary coach said something that pertains so meaningfully today to the type of person, the type of player, the type of individual that Charles Tillman is, when he said that football doesn't build character, it reveals character. And that sure is the case with this young man. Those words still do apply today to Charles Tillman. And so it is my great honor to present him now as the recipient of this year's Marv Levy and Gridiron Greats Impact Award, Charles Tillman.
Charles Peanut Tillman was born in 1981 in Chicago, Illinois. Growing up, he and his family were constantly traveling while his dad was a sergeant in the U.S. Army. He started his football career at Copperas Cove High School in Texas. While in high school, Tillman was selected as a 2-time All-District 8-5A and All-Area Team wide receiver. Tillman continued his football career on the Ragin' Cajun football team at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette in 1999. During his 4 years on the team, he started as a left cornerback. Tillman graduated from the University of Louisiana in 2002 with a degree in criminal justice. He was the 35th overall pick in 2003 for the Chicago Bears. During his first season, Tillman became a starter and had 83 tackles and 4 interceptions. With his help, the Bears had the league's best defense during the 2005 season. In 2006, he was the team's best defensive tackle with 80 tackles. That same season, Tillman's efforts helped the Bears make it to Super Bowl 41, having 11 tackles during the game. He was known for his cover skills as well as his ability to force fumbles by stripping or punching the ball away from players. This became known as the Peanut Punch. After his 2011 season, Tillman was named to his first Pro Bowl. In 2012, he was named to his second, making him the first Bears defensive back to be named to 2 consecutive Pro Bowls since 1993. 5 weeks into the 2012 season, he set the franchise record for most defensive touchdowns in a career with 8. Tillman holds the record for the most defensive touchdown returns at 9, as well as the most career interceptions among all of the team's cornerbacks at 36. In 2016, Carolina Panthers signed a 1-year contract with Tillman. Before retiring that same year, he signed a 1-day contract to retire with the Chicago Bears. After Tillman retired from the NFL, he joined the FBI in 2018. Tillman has worked with the USAA in tandem with the Thank You campaign, which has highlighted cooperation between the NFL players and military service. Tillman has also worked with the USO, including an international tour to Iraq in support of our troops. A decorated philanthropist, Tillman has been recognized around the league and the country for his extensive work in the community. He was named the NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year in 2013, a Salute to Service honoree, the Ed Block Courage Award recipient, and a 3-time Brian Piccolo Award recipient. He and his wife, Jackie Tillman, started the Cornerstone Foundation in Chicago in 2005. The foundation's mission is to help improve the lives of critically and chronically ill children throughout Chicago. Since its inception, the foundation has impacted the lives of over 1 million children in the Chicago area.
You were one of my favorite teammates. You know, you're a great football player, first of all. You made plays on Sundays. You were fun to practice with, great in the locker room. We always had a good time. But as good a teammate you were a better man, you're a better father, you're a great friend, just a great human being all the way around. And I appreciate you being my friend, and I'm very proud that you're receiving this honor.
I tell people all the time that you're one of my favorite guys to ever coach. And I love the way that you confess your faith. And I can remember as if it was yesterday, the situation that happened with Tiana. I can't really tell you how that made a true impact on me. There's several times that I thought you were coaching me and I wasn't coaching you. And there's so many things that I've learned from you throughout the years, man, that I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you.
Charles Tillman resides in Libertyville with his wife, Jackie, and their 4 children, Talia, Tiana, Tyson, and Tessa.
Please welcome into the Gridiron Greats Hall of Fame, Mr. Charles Tillman.
Thank you for that, Coach Levy. Coach Dicka, thank you for honoring me and allowing me to be here. First off, I want to just thank my parents for raising me and instilling the values of hard work, dedication, commitment, and giving back. The military plays a big role in my life because my dad served 20 years, and growing up being a military brat, the military was my life. And I'm so grateful for the men and women that sacrificed their lives for our freedoms. And I'm grateful to them, and I learned about giving back through my dad. Once I got drafted and the situation that happened with my daughter, something definitely changed within me. And we were blessed to receive a donor heart, or my daughter was blessed to be the recipient of a donor heart, and that truly changed our lives, my wife Jackie and I, of how we look at things. And one of the things that we really try to do is just bless other people. And a mother's deepest and darkest moment when doctors said to her, hey, you know, your child is dying, would you like to donate their organs? And rather than that mom sit and mope and just be sad, they said, yes, I do. And our daughter was the recipient of a heart, and because of a selfless choice she made, our daughter's alive and well, and she's thriving, and she's healthy, and we have been able to help so many families and so many kids. And it's really not the fact that my wife and I or our foundation is doing it, it's the original person, Magali, the donor mother. So for every person we help, it's not really us helping, it's that original mom, and we like to just keep that, the ripple effect of just helping other people. You know, nothing great was ever accomplished without inspiration, and I'm inspired by so many people that have helped me get to where I am right now. And I say this all the time, you know, strength is for service, not status. there's so many guides in life, or excuse me, life is one big journey. And I truly believe that we have these guides and these special people that are placed in our lives. And it's up to you to find out these guides. And I'm very grateful, and I've been blessed with many people that have helped me along the way. I'd be lying if I said I did it all by myself. I didn't. I'm here because I had two great parents, I had coaches, I had teachers, I had people's parents. I had a lot of people help me along the way, and I'm grateful, and thank you all for allowing me and the rest of the inductees for this award. Thank you.